guys, welcome back to another video. So sorry I didn't post last week. It was a bit of a hectic week. My sister got COVID and I got really sick, but we did take 2 PCR tests and I came back negative. So it was just weird, like I had all the symptoms of COVID and it was not fun because I don't know how to explain it, but basically because of the medication I'm on and my disease and my asthma, like colds just hit me a lot harder. So I was just like in bed disheveled for like half the week. I really tried to get a video up, but it just didn't happen. So anyway, this week I thought I would do a what I eat in a day on a Crohn's CDED diet. Crohn's, I probably can't speak right now. Can't think of what it stands for, but Crohn's cannot anyway. So I thought I would do what I eat in a day and just show you guys the specific diet I'm on. Some stuff I had more of than I should have during the day. Like, the diet is so specific, but there's some things that I kind of, just have a little bit more of because I've spoken to my dietitian about it and it's fine, he said. But yeah, just thought it'd be interesting to do. It's a very plain diet, can't really have much, very whole foods, no red meat, no dairy. So yeah, hope you enjoy. And it's a Crohn's disease exclusion diet. I figured it out. Enjoy. So for breakfast today, I am making some scrambled eggs with a hash brown and a smoothie. So I'm just grating up the potato and peeling it and making my own hash brown. It's a pretty basic hash brown, doesn't really include much apart from the potato, oil, salt and pepper. So I'm just cutting up the onions now for my scrambled eggs, just because I find that plain egg is a little bit dry. So I'm also adding some tomato and just dicing that all up into cubes. Also adding some coriander because I love coriander. And then moving on to the smoothie, I'm just washing some strawberries. I'm only allowed 5 a day, so I use them for my smoothie to add flavour. So just chopping them into cubes. Next, I'm just moving on to the banana, adding some of that to the smoothie and some oat milk. I love oat milk so much. I've never tried it before having this diet, and it's honestly yum. And then adding some ice as well. This is what my hash brown looks like, and then just blending up the smoothie. And now I'm just moving on to the scrambled eggs and cooking them. I kind of end up cooking them at a really high heat, which you're probably not supposed to do, but I get really hungry, so I like to make sure I can just cook it fast and eat as soon as possible. Adding some salt and pepper because you need flavor, because it gets really dry otherwise. And then I'm just going to add my chopped tomato, onion and coriander and mix that around until that kind of is a little bit more cooked. And then I am just going to add it all together, and that is my breakfast. I also ended up having some apple as well because in the morning I am so hungry. It is ridiculous. Like, you think I would need to ease into eating again, but no, I starve. So don't mind my look, I just finished swimming and relaxing, so I'm just chopping up some onion for lunch. I think I am making a rice chicken bowl kind of thing. So I'm just chopping it up into cubes, and I add half of the onion to my guac that I make and then half the onion for the chicken. So now moving on to making the guac, obviously, just chopping up avocado and putting that into a bowl. I'm only allowed to use half a avocado per meal, and I'm only allowed 1 avocado a day. So it's like perfect sizes for me, so it's all right. And just mashing that up and then adding half of the onion, as I said earlier. And then just moving on to the garlic, I also just use 1 garlic for the guac and then 1 garlic for the chicken as well, just because I try to add as much flavour into everything as possible because the diet is so bland. I want to try and pack as much in as possible. So just finish cutting up the garlic, and then I'm adding some coriander because I love coriander so much, and just chopping that up so it's not so big in the guac. Then I'm just adding some tomato to the guac as well, slicing that up. I'm only allowed 1 tomato a day as well, but I usually only ever have it for my guacamole and my eggs, so I usually can stick to that one. Then I'm just adding some lemon juice. I love a lot of lemon, more flavour the better. And then salt and pepper, as you do. And then some cumin spice, because that's one of the only spices I'm allowed, and I go through so much. Now I'm just adding the garlic and onion to a pan on a high heat and stirring that around for a little bit. And then I'm just adding a little bit of chicken. I usually add 1/4, depending on how hungry I am, a little bit more maybe. And then I just squish that around until it becomes mince and it is all cooked. And then I add more flavour, some salt and pepper, and then I also add lots of cumin because cumin is amazing. Then I just pour it into my bowl that I've already put some rice into, and I move on to an egg because I was wanting some extra protein and some more food, so I just quickly scrambled an egg like I did earlier, kept it on the same heat and everything, and then just put all my spices away and I add my guac to it. So then I just put it in, and then I also stir it around because I like to make sure it's not dry. And here's me just enjoying my food because we love food. Food is amazing. And now I'm just having my Forty juice, which is something I have to have still once or twice a day, depending on how much I eat, and that's just to make sure I'm having the right intake. Now I'm moving on to dinner, and I wasn't really that hungry because I was going out after this, so I just had some toast and found this whole grain bread that Mum got, and it's amazing. It's like probiotic bread and I love it. Literally the best thing ever. Just smashing some avocado onto it, and I'm also adding the rest of that 1 tomato that I'm allowed onto both slices. And then also adding some red onion because I love red onion as well. It tastes great, but honestly anything tastes great at the moment. Literally enjoying all of my food. And then just squeezing some lemon on top, and also adding salt and lots of pepper because I'm a pepper freak. Adding some extra lemon. And that is my dinner, and so I just enjoy that. I was still hungry, so I ended up having an apple, and then I also had a hash brown. Hey guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you enjoyed this type of video, let me know and I can do some more, maybe what I eat in a week, because I do change it up a bit because you get bored quite easily of having the same thing. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next week for another weekly vlog because I will be bringing them back. I just want to, change it up a bit so you guys don't get so bored. But see you next time.